The Advaita Vedanta declares that which is real never ceases to be, and that which is unreal never truly exists. But what happens when this truth is not merely spoken but lived? What happens when the body itself becomes a mere shadow, and all that remains is the infinite, boundless presence? Then the being transforms into a Naga Sadhu, a renunciant who walks naked, unbound, untamed, beyond all identities, beyond all illusions. Who are these ash-covered ascetics who roam the world, yet belong to no place? Why do they discard all possessions, all ties, all names? The world calls them mystics, madmen, warriors of the spirit. But to them, the world itself is an illusion. They do not seek comfort, nor status, nor even liberation, for they have already severed the very eye that longs for these things. They do not renounce the world out of hatred. They renounce it because they have seen through it. The Naga Sadhu walks naked, not out of poverty, but out of absolute freedom. Clothes signify identity. Identity signifies bondage. To be without clothes is not just to be without fabric. It is to be without ego. It is a declaration that nothing belongs to them, that they are neither man nor woman, neither Hindu nor ascetic, neither body nor mind. They are simply being raw and unconditioned. Their bodies are smeared with ash, not in mourning, but in realization. The ash is not a reminder of death, but of truth. Everything is already burnt. All that you hold as real is but dust and smoke. The kingdoms of men, the pride of flesh, the attachments of the mind, all will turn to ash. But what remains when all is burned? That which cannot be destroyed, that which never takes form, that which is eternally present, the Atman, the Brahman, the pure consciousness. The Naga does not fear death, for he has already died before dying. He has burned his past, his name, his lineage, his desires, his attachments. There is nothing left in him that can die. This is why they march into battle without armor, why they sit in the Himalayan cold without warmth, why they meditate in cremation grounds without fear. What is there to protect when there is no me left to be harmed? They have no home, for they are at home everywhere. They have no possessions, for the entire universe belongs to them. They do not beg, for they own nothing and need nothing. They wander like the wind, free from time, free from destiny. They are neither householders nor hermits, neither teachers nor disciples. They are the void walking as man, the silence roaring as thunder, the storm that leaves no trace behind. And yet do not mistake their renunciation for weakness. They are warriors, not of land, but of illusion. The trishul they carry is not a weapon of violence, it is a weapon of wisdom. Its three prongs symbolize the destruction of the three great illusions, body, mind, and ego. The damaru they hold beats not for music, but for awakening. Every sound it makes is a reminder. Awake, awake, this world is a dream. Their long matted locks are not a sign of neglect, but a symbol of time untamed, a refusal to be bound by the order of the world. They gather at the Kumbh Mela, not as pilgrims, but as flames merging into the fire. They plunge into the sacred rivers, not to cleanse themselves, but to declare, "We were never impure." They remain silent for years, not because they have no words, but because they have no need for them. Their silence speaks of truths that speech cannot contain. But who can understand them? To the ordinary man, they seem alien, almost mythical. To the one who still clings to the world, their ways are madness. But to the one whose eyes are open, whose heart burns for truth, they are the very embodiment of Advaita. They are the Jivan Muktas, those who are liberated while still in the body. They have nothing to prove, nothing to seek, nothing to defend. They have become the sky, vast, empty, infinite. What can you take from a Naga Sadhu? Nothing. What can you give to a Naga Sadhu? Nothing. What can you say to a Naga Sadhu? Nothing, for he is already that which you are seeking. He is the silence behind your thoughts, the vastness behind your fears, the stillness behind your endless movement. He is not a monk. He is not a saint. He is not even a man. He is a mirror. And if you dare to look into it, you will see, not him, not yourself, but the vast, formless, infinite reality that has no name. The Naga Sadhu is Brahman and Brahman is the Naga Sadhu.